All right, button has been pressed. The light has turned green. We are all set and ready to go here on Sound Goblin Gaming as we continue Super Remu Sundays in our playthrough of Fantasy Maiden Wars: Dream of the Stray Dreamer. Just a quick check there, Hunter. If you happen to still be around, can you let me know if the game audio is good on stream? I adjusted some things on the back end and want to make sure that it's sounding all right.
Yeah, because we don't hear anything.
You're not hearing it?
No.
There we go.
Oh, because
Oh.
it's muted. That's why we couldn't hear it.
So that's what one of the things I was testing is because that actually also feeds it back into the mic port on that, but I think it lines up enough that it's not a thing, and I get a different audio because those mute buttons don't do shit all to me. Because I've got the front port. It's fine. We'll move on, and I mean I can see in OBS that it looks fine, but regardless, we'll go ahead and get started here. I'm as always Bograt.
I am the Krampus.
I'm Shu.
And I'm Vincent.
And yeah, we'll get right back into it.
All right, we're not trying to continue. We can't do continue because battle.
Yeah, continue as the
like,
quick
why is
load.
it
Okay.
Continue
So
as
if you-
quick load.
If you ever do a quick save in battle, continue will always load to that quick
Load to that
save.
quick save, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the point. Is that continue does not just load the most recent
Yeah.
save; it only loads quick
Yeah,
save.
it specifically only loads quick save, yes.
You can spend all more stuff. Go straight into it.
Ah, these three. This is the world's dumbest game of hide and seek. So, since I'll probably need more space for talking about them anyways, these three are Sunny Milk, Luna Child, and Star Sapphire, the three fairies of light. They are the protagonists of their own set of three, actually four, or set of three mangas, and there's a fourth one in the series. And they're technically just major side characters and not the main character per se, although you could argue the main character depending.
As you may pick up from them being fairies, they are dumber than rocks.
They are absolutely dumber than rocks and love to play pranks. They have all three of them have particularly unique powers that complement each other. Sunny Milk can make anything invisible, herself and the other fairies included. Similarly, Luna Child can silence everything, and Star Sapphire is a shitter, and also has the power to detect things as per a radar. They are very good at hiding. Except when they're not, because they are dealing with some people who are ridiculous in power and scale. But
I mean, to be fair, one of them put a flag by her hiding hole, so...
Yeah, because she was worried it was so good at hiding spots, she wouldn't be able to find it herself.
it's also why this is a dumb game of hide and seek, because, okay, that one has a radar.
Yeah, Star Sapphire can, in fact, just fucking find them.
Yeah. Star Sapphire can find them and can avoid being found because she knows where they are.
Okay, we already know you're not learning any of this.
I don't know what you're talking about. I remind everyone the Shrine Maiden is notoriously bad at her job.
No, the Shrine Maiden's great at her job, assuming she's working on solving an incident. Maintaining a shrine and not as well.
Violence. Violence is the most harmonious part of it.
Very simple. You let the yokai do what they want to do. If you step out of line, you put them back in line. I don't see the problem.
Oh boy, Vince, I was looking down the flow chart. You get a fun one next mission.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Probably the most lore of any fairy to talk about.
Yes and no at the same time.
So you just don't understand that Remu is made of nothing but hacks and bullshit luck.
Yes, mostly. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay.
Yes, this one has Aya as a temporary.
No, not that. I'm looking up the one character I actually there's a PC98 character.
Okay.
Although while I'm on the wiki, I can actually look up the names I couldn't remember. There we go. So Toho Sangetsusei is the series for the Three Fairies of Light, which consists of Eastern and Little Nature Deities, Strange and Bright Nature Deity, Oriental Sacred Place, and Visionary Fairies and Shrine. The first three were basically sequels to each other that were published after each other. Visionary Fairies and Shrine is a much more recent one, in the sense that it was... there's basically a 4-year gap between those.
On this one. Ellie.
And basically use all the top tier attacks.
Yep.
Use Evil Stealing Circle, use Headbutt, use Slice of Meditation. Rumia exists.
Yeah. You're going to be able to use Nightbird on turn 2, and you're going to use Nightbird pretty exclusively. Because there's little reason not to. So yes, this is Ellie. She's a PC 98 character. She does not appear in non-PC 98 games, so what the hell are you doing here?
Clearly she does. She's ready.
Okay, so Ellie has a bit more of a claim to fame than most of the other PC 98 only characters, in the sense that her stage music is Bad Apple.
Yeah.
Which has a fairly famous music video on YouTube, actually.
Bad Apple's basically a Toho song that there's a decent chance you may have just heard, even though you don't know anything
It
else
has
about
far
Toho.
escaped the orbit of just being a Toho song.
Yeah.
It is a full-on internet meme, to the point where there are probably tons of people that have heard Bad Apple and probably even recognized the aesthetics of the Bad Apple music video and have no idea that it's a Toho song.
Yeah. But yeah, she is a boss in the 4th game, Lotus Land Story.
You
Let's
can't
see.
expect to remember every fucking random yokai. Rainbow's like, you can't expect to remember every yokai.
Ellie got upset that Reimu didn't remember her, and Reimu's response was, I don't fucking remember every random yokai I beat the hell out of.
Time for this shit?
In fairness, yeah, okay. In any case, Ellie's weapon there is a reverse blade scythe. No, I don't know why.
This is long since I fought. They won't let me have the PC 98 era.
You're not one of the 4. But yeah, in her game, she regards the final stage mansion. Her species is, I have no fucking idea, because it's not listed on the wiki. And yes, I've entirely relied on the wiki for this one, shut up.
PC98, nobody will blame you.
Okay, so the bat,
I'd have to find a translation.
Has a one-space gap.
the bat
Yeah.
eyes have one space gap. Danmaku and
The ghosts have a cone.
have a cone.
Yes. The fairies had like an orthogonal base.
If I remember correctly, the Danmaku patterns in this are actually referential to their bullet patterns in the actual games.
That makes sense.
So remember, the fairies have basically shoot in like all directions. The ghosts shoot in a 45-degree spray in front of them, and the bats do like an all-around burst.
Yeah. So the fairies in the games are the most diverse when it comes to their bullet pattern and what they do because they're the most.
They're the most
game.
common one. Almost everything is fairies.
Yeah,
It's range 1, and she doesn't have enough for it yet, so.
Yeah, she needs 120, so honestly focus on getting her kills.
Yeah.
It's like the one person you don't really need to get kills at all is Romeo.
Yeah.
She's not going to take much damage.
I just checked with her.
Yeah, it's
Off
yeah. Yeah, I'd say this is actually the first secret objective where you actually kind of have to make efforts.
Mostly just because you actually have to get power on people.
And it's early enough in the game that you haven't already gotten all the P defeats, so
Yeah.
I haven't gotten P defeat on everyone. Yep, that's Aya. That's fairly accurate. She is a Crow Tengu and a reporter.
So,
She has outright stated all of her stuff.
Yes.
as a character in this game, as a unit, she is one of the first ones you will get that actually just has an alternate mode you can put her in. She can either be in her normal mode or she can be in her reporter mode, wherein she loses basically all but one of her normal attacks she has. She gains a map attack.
Yeah. This is reminiscent of her. So she originates as the kind of point of view character for Bohemian Archive in Japanese Red, which is just newspaper articles for her newspaper.
Yeah.
It also goes over interview scenes, which is just dialogue between her and the subject of the article as part of each of those articles. her first video game appearance is actually her own unique video game, Shoot the Bullet, where she is solely armed with her camera. When she takes pictures and gets rid of bullets, it is basically a boss rush mode, so you basically fight various different bosses.
Yeah, so in this, she gets her reporter form. You can basically change into it in the actual frames menu.
Yeah.
She loses everything but the Tengu Gale bullet attack, and its range becomes 1 to 4. But she gets a post-movement map weapon called Danmaku Filming that clears Danmaku on the map. It does not clear boss spell card Danmaku, but it does clear regular boss Danmaku.
Yeah. Basically reminiscent of how Shoot the Bullet plays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in Shoot the Bullet, you're basically taking pictures of Danmaku. And are judged harshly based on how good a picture you took. This is a distinction without a difference.
Be careful. The side of truth does not preclude being punched in the face.
Okay, so here's the weird part. Aya is on our side in this battle, and the fairies are not.
Yeah.
Of course not. The fairy's got to stir up some shit.
Yes. The fairies will disappear fairly quickly if you don't do anything to them. So, run over and punch them, I guess.
Rush the fairies, guys.
Yeah.
Get that free XP.
Yep. I think they also disappear after you, defeat one of them or something. Yeah. Aya also occasionally appears as a player character. She is also a boss in Mountain of Faith, which we will get to later.
Can't let that get to me.
Nope, that's probably not going to be much of a problem. She does not have focus yet, I don't think.
No, she does not have enough yet to do her.
At a certain level, she gains focus. I don't think she starts.
No, I
at
don't
that,
think
though.
so.
Yeah. Take that, Evil Eye.
Power of throwing whirlwind.
Evil Eyes are also from PC 98 games. Oh,
Also, just a common
yeah.
enemy in Japanese stuff in general.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Aya is also known as the fastest in Gensokyo, which is actually saying something. If we don't count cheating.
Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the archangels take him.
The power to slam directly into someone. There's one down.
Yep.
Yeah. I get power on everyone else.
Yeah, kindness pretty close. Yeah, 116. But
Also mercy.
yep.
Yeah. And we don't really have to worry about power on her anyways.
No.
No dodge.
Ah. This is lore accurate. Luna Child tends to get the short end of the stick when it comes to these three.
Yeah, as soon as you defeat any one of them,
Smack
they all
shit
leave.
right out of here.
Yeah, their manga is a lot of them attempting to play pranks and something going sideways.
Have enough.
She doesn't. No, I was trying to remember if she did or not, but
Who had Excel?
Yomo.
I believe she does.
She might actually, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does have Excel.
Yeah. Yeah, you can in fact get in position to slash of meditation.
Yep.
So hey, about that Zengar Zombolt thing.
Yep. We saw this last time as
Yep.
well.
Goodbye, doofy ghost.
Yeah, too left. We gotta do.
I need evil swimming circle, not fans.
Yeah, it is.
So we're good there.
Yeah. Yeah, Raimu's was the easier. It was actually easier than the other ones.
Bye. I don't want to kill that.
Yeah. You need headbutt at this point?
Yep.
Just need to get cans off. Stuff.
Yeah. She's almost there. She was at like 116 last turn, I think. So Yeah, she's there, so.
120.
Headbutt.
And we haven't actually seen this yet.
Nope.
The carrot cut thing.
Yep.
This has different music and therefore helps us complete the
Library.
library.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to view all attacks at least once because sometimes they have different music.
I mean, also, we generally just try and view every attack once.
Yeah. Do remember we just have a general usable trust to heal people from kind. Probably
Like
good
now.
news now.
He's now. That's dangerous.
It's fine, it's a reverse blade scythe. Parry. As I mentioned last time, whether or not a character can parry is based on an inherent trait. What I forgot is Reimu actually has this inherent trait, so if you do get her to the parry skill, she can parry.
parry.
It's not necessarily worth it, but it is there. She literally beats people with a stick.
Yep.
The stick gets a lot of use in the fighting games. Yeah, your parry chance is based on the ranks in the skill associated with it, as well as your actual, or the ability associated with it, as well as your actual level of skill. Because skill is a thing in this game.
Personally.
Yep. She has personal healing. Fine, you've been exterminated before.
Yeah, specifically to be able to only tell the other first.
Yep.
Yeah. Controller decided to just go up. Is the mouse on?
Oh, control turned off.
Oh, controller turned off. Okay.
Batteries might be low.
Yeah, there's a. You can take the plug out of the laptop. It's right there and use it if you need to.
Safe.
Okay.
fairly determined.
It's got a 1% chance to hit.
And it's 0%.
Held the power of Rumia, basically.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, she did have a different appearance in the PC98 games.
Yeah.
And she did look a bit younger. As did Marissa. Shoot colors at you.
Rat tail.
Yep. That's the other reason why you want to clear everyone from the map. You have to defeat them to get the item. Yeah.
Bye.
Dodging questions is basically what she does.
Yes, Raymond was fine through the Shrine Maid to kill them. Become the only one.
There's at least two I can think of that are fairly prominent characters.
There are exactly two.
Yeah, I didn't know if there were others, but I know of Reimu and one other one.
Yeah, we'll encounter her soon.
Girl's chill. She's gonna kill us when she gets back.
Actually, she will act. She's more than happy to beat them up. Granted, that was part of their master plan to make friends with Reimu. Because, as observed, generally, anyone who fights Reimu eventually ends up first. All they need to do is get into a fight with Reimu, at which point they were instantly defeated.
not wrong.
Yes, the intuition is pretty much her answer for everything. She just flies in
To the
direction.
point where she is worse at fighting the more she actually thinks about fighting.
Yes.
Does this game have some interpretation of innate dream in it? I know it'd be hard. For
Yes,
Okay.
in the sense that it has an innate dream.
Purely defensive?
I think it.
Do they turn into attack?
It's an
Because-
attack, yeah. Yeah. So everyone in all the Windows era games are basically fighting with the spell card rules, which is
Yeah.
the nebulous way of explaining why everything works the way it works. Innate Dream is an attempt to turn Reimu's float away from reality,
Yes.
which was the asterisk from last time,
Yeah.
basically into a spell card, because otherwise it was too unfair and broken.
Well, yes. When your power is leave existence.
Yes. Your space within reality is subjective completely. Yeah.
It's hard for this to make something into a fair fight.
Yeah, yes. This comes out to a bunch of other powers as well. Seals mean absolutely fucking nothing to Reimu. She can just get rid of them. For example. Similarly, one time they try, while she was unconscious, they tried putting her body inside a protective barrier in order to protect her, and it
She
just
left.
Yeah, it was like, oh right, that's not going to work. She's unbound by space.
It's like that is how she floats.
Yeah.
Just does.
The original translation for Innate Dream was Fantasy Nature, actually, which I kind
Fantasy
of like better.
Nature,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been like 3 or 4 different interpretations / translations of the name that I've seen.
Yeah.
Randomly put people on their team yet?
Nope.
I believe it's after this coming scenario that you join up with the other side.
Yeah, we join up during the scenario, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have enough. You do.
Ability upgrade.
Rainbow for now. Don't have enough for the EX upgrade. X is 50.
We probably have enough left over to start doing an upgrade on somebody else, particularly Rumia, since we're going to be using her the whole time. Worth investing in.
skill-wise is they're worth it. I'd say, is it worth grabbing other P defeats besides P or other P skills besides P defeat?
Not at a priority, and like P defeat is.
No. The other ones that are more worth the other skills that are more worth grabbing as a priority are all the when you have 120 or 130 blah 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 bonus of some sort. Like for her, the one that it's I think one more page in.
Yeah, guard, predict, belief, diligence.
Yeah, those ones generally. Yeah. Like the first rank of those tends to be fairly worthwhile.
Like that's just a 10% damage reduction.
Yeah.
That's just boosted for accuracy. DQB also crit rate.
Yeah, that one's really
And
good
that one's
for her.
good for her. Yeah, because she parries decently well.
Yeah. It's especially good for the one.
Expensive, but
Yeah, it's especially good for the one character that has both parry and shield. Let's see. And while we're between scenarios, go to unit listings and pull up one of the characters, because I might as well explain this mechanic. Go to character, I believe it will be in. Yeah, so you see how it says personality, strong-willed? That is mechanically something. That actually determines how they get power, to some extent.
Yeah. Every personality type basically has a default thing that will grant them power.
Yeah. So for strong-willed, they get she gets a power point from hitting things, which I think is pretty much standard. She gets an extra power point from shooting an enemy down. Gets a power point from hitting things. That's not standard, per se. Power point from grazing. Power point from a shot down player. This varies a lot. Like, for example, for Adamant, the one below it, loses a power point when they miss an enemy. Gains 2 when an enemy attack hits them instead of 1. Gains 2 from a shot down player instead of 1. Yeah, it varies a lot. It varies a decent amount from personality type to personality type. But the basis of it is you're at least going to get, you're at minimum going to get 3 from shooting down an enemy, and you're always going to get at least 1 from an enemy being shot down by an ally.
Yeah.
2 if you have P defeat effectively.
Yeah. On to the next map.
Next map.
Yeah, it is worth noting, you may have caught, as he was explaining there in Vince's description, there are some personality types that will lose power for certain actions.
Yes.
Some of them do, some of them don't. So,
Yeah.
like, strong-willed doesn't actually have anything that loses them morale, but they also don't have quite as many things that. Well, they have, I think, just as many that gain, but most of their gains are +1s with a single like +4, whereas the others might have like +2s, but also have some that are -1s, stuff like that. They're generally pretty well
The
balanced.
pluses and bonuses equal out, but they're not. They're equal out to like a Sub-Zero
Ish.
Yeah.
For most of them, I think like Big Shot and like, yeah, I think Big Shot mainly is a little bit better than the other ones, but that's about it. At least from glancing at it.
Big Shot is because it has a number of +2s and a +4. Koishi's one is also somewhat better because it's got a bunch of +1s, a +3, and a couple +2s.
Yeah.
The personality that is entirely unique to Koichi.
That makes sense. I've got a while until I have to talk about her, so I'm not going to. She's her own rabbit hole.
Now, you will have to talk about the other character that has their own unique personality type, technically in this mission.
Cyrano has her own personality type, or is it...
No, Daiose.
Ah,
Daiose is the only one that has passive.
oh, that makes sense. It's very hard to describe any character in this series as passive. If you're going to...
Reba would like to be passive.
No, she wouldn't.
No, she'd like to be left alone. There's a difference. No, Cherno actually has adamant. She has the same personality type as Reimu.
Okay. That, strange way makes sense.
Especially when you consider that another accurate translation of that is stubborn.
Yeah.
Worse for Rainbow too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope, I'm the main character. Get fucked.
And then there is the character that is either strong-willed or adamant, depending upon whether or not they're in super mode. Byakurin.
Okay.
Byakurin is strong-willed normally and adamant in super mode.
Yeah, this game came out late enough, so 10 Desires and Hopeless Masquerade and all that other stuff came out, so her personality is probably more accurate. So that would make sense.
Yeah, and then Miko has different personalities when they are an enemy in the first 4 stages and the 5th stage. So stages 1 through 4 on the actual Miko route, they're cautious. When they're an enemy in their own route, stage 5 and New Game Plus, they are strong-willed.
No idea who this character is, certainly.
I'll
Thanks,
just spoil
Barry.
It's the strongest fairy.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, she is the winner of the Great Fairy War.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cyrano, the Ice Fairy. Thankfully, we're back to actually having embodiment of Scarlet Devil characters. So there's at least that. She is the boss of the 2nd stage. She is not the mid-boss. We will meet her in a second. And they keep referencing her. But Cyrano actually only really appeared in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil and was not in any other games for quite a while. And despite that, was a ridiculously popular fan character.
Yeah. She is easily in the top tier of like fan favorite characters of Toho.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she was out of the games for literally years.
Yeah, her next appearance in the game was in Soku, which is the third
fighting game, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's like 12.3. I have to...
Sounds right.
Oh,
It was
okay.
12 point something.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, she's in Perfect Cherry Blossom. That's right. So she is. That's right. She's also a boss in Perfect Cherry Blossom. Then she stops.
Yeah, still takes a pretty significant break after that.
Yeah. Perfect Cherry Blossom is the 7th game. Is the one right after this one. Was she in Phantasma? I don't think she wasn't. No, she was in Phantasmagoria Flower View. So okay, that was a little bit earlier, but yeah. She's also actually a playable character in Hidden Star in Four Seasons, Hidden Flowers. A very recent game, actually, relatively. Not any more recent, but was it? Yeah. Hidden Star in Four Seasons. Yes, game 16.
Also, one of the characters in my favorite Toho fan game, Hidden Branch of Legend.
Also notable in Hidden Star in Four Seasons, she is in Summer Fun mode. So Cyrano, being an ice fairy, unsurprisingly has a weakness to heat.
Yeah.
The other thing about Cyrano is, even by fairy standards, she is a complete fucking moron.
Yes. she is the strongest and stupidest of all fairies.
Yeah. There may be stronger fairies, though they've been introduced much later.
She specifically claims to be the strongest fairy.
She absolutely claims to be the strongest fairy. It is not a completely unwarranted claim. So anyways, her mid-boss in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil is the unnamed fairy you see right there, Diose.
She has a name.
No.
She was unnamed at the time.
No, she's still unnamed.
Yeah.
She is still officially unnamed, even though Zood will call her Diose.
Yes.
So, this is only something that occurs in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, as a lot of the time the mid-boss is also the end stage boss as well. There's a couple of exceptions. And Zune did not think these characters would actually be popular, so he didn't really do much for them.
Yeah.
So Diose is just a big fairy that shows up. Diose literally just means big fairy.
Yeah.
Like, her entire personality and everything that, about her in this game is entirely Phantom. She is often paired with Cyrano. There's nothing in-game that pairs her with Cyrano.
Other than her being Cherno's mid-boss.
In one of the Free Fairy of Light comics or manga, she is playing like tag with Cyrano in one scene or another.
Yeah, but again, all the
But
fairies
it's-
just kind of play with all the fairies, so whatever.
Yeah. So mechanically speaking, Diose is fairly good for a complete niche that that she feels just very well. She's a healer that costs 1.5.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
It is also worth noting, as they are pointing out here, Notori has an S rating in water.
Kappa.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Another thing.
It's just very rare because even for like Super Robot Wars games,
Water
units that are
sucks.
better in water than anywhere else are super rare.
Yes. She has an S rating in water. Rumia has an S rating in Night Terrain. Night is a terrain on top of a terrain, as you would expect, actually, kind of. So if for some reason Notori had like an S rating in Night as well as water, these do stack.
Okay.
Yeah.
And by that I mean there's an item that will give you an S Night.
Okay, so we can rush.
Diose over to Cherno, yeah.
Yeah. Diose has also support defend and inherent taunt, in the sense that she is always the weakest unit on the board and everything will target her. Yeah, she has the support healing command. She also has the trust spirit as well. Yeah. And I believe a lot of her passives actually have to do with the healing command. Or she has a very good passive for the healing command. I don't know if she has it yet.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Heal times that more, reduce the cost.
Okay, yeah. And that's level 1 of it. It levels up.
Then she has trust in this. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she.
Dedicated healer character.
Yeah, because even like her quote unquote good attack is not good.
Don't worry, you'll get a use out of it anyways.
Tackle.
Yep. And kunai bullets.
Kunai.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically have to talk to Cyrano before you beat her into a spell card.
Kind of messed up. Just leave.
Also, as I briefly mentioned, Cyrano is the main character in Great Fairy War. The bosses are actually the Three Fairies of Light, and the extra stage boss is a very drunk Marissa. Cyrano's main extra mechanic in that one, it's a normal Danmaku shooter for the most part, but she can also freeze bullets. You can actually take the stages in any order as you... In the first stage, she can freeze basically every bullet. It's a charged ability, so you have to hold it or focus for a while to use it. As you go on in stages, they will start shooting fire bullets that can't be frozen, so you basically have to freeze certain bullets.
Freeze regular bullets and
then
dodge
the
fires.
Yeah.
To create opportunities where there are not regular bullets also occupying the spaces where you can dodge the fire bullets, basically.
Yeah. And as said, Marissa acts as the extra stage boss. She, instead of using her lasers, uses a flashlight because Cyrano's still... when you beat Marissa, Cyrano has a completely beat up frame and Marissa's perfectly fine. This is usually the opposite. And I don't know if this game goes over it or not, but the start of the Great Fair, or what started the Great Fairy War, is not actually explained in Great Fairy Wars. It's actually in the Three Fairies of Light mangas. So basically, they wanted to they wanted to start or incorporate Cyrano into a prank, but she wasn't home in her. She lives in an igloo, unsurprisingly. So they left a note on her door. A completely unrelated incident, the igloo is knocked over and broken, so she sees the note as a challenge. and decides to Reimu style go flying after them and attack.
Dumbest fair.
Yes. One last thing to explain is her nickname of Nineball. Okay, so in Phantasmagoria Flower View's rulebook, as old rulebooks were wont to do, it had a screenshot of the screen and then just numbered sections explaining, like, 1, this is
where, like, the health bar. This is your power bar. This is your score.
This is your character. And 9 was just on Cyrano and labeled Baka. This is just stuck as a nickname for her.
That's fair.
Also, mechanically, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters, including Rumi and Cyrano and Dayose, and 2 characters we'll get to later, that are on Team 9-Ball in this game. It's basically a buff for running all of them. This does not matter at all at the moment, especially since we haven't gotten the other two characters. And it just pops up later. It's one of the equipable skills, basically.
And yes,
Can I leave now?
Diose, notably, as was pointed out, it costs 1.5, is one of only 4 characters in the entire game that have a 1.5 cost.
Yes.
The second lowest cost of any character in the game. There is only technically one character that costs 1.
I have no humans. You gotta be human for those.
That's right.
I mean, she's not wrong.
For reference, we've already seen the other 3 characters that cost 1.5. That's the trio.
Yeah. Yeah, Rumia technically costs 2. Which is still cheaper than normal characters, which are 2.5.
Yes, most characters are 2.5. Some characters are 3. Some characters are 3.5.
Yeah.
One character is 4.
One trio, one trio of characters is 4.5. No points for guessing what trio of characters we're talking about. And I think one trio is a lot.
6.
6.
6.
Yeah, okay.
The sisters are 6.
Yeah.
But also the Fairies of Light and the sisters are not actually normally deployable units anyways. So their cost doesn't really matter.
No.
But yes, Shinki is 4.
Yeah.
And technically the only actual character that is 1 is Akyu.
That, in a weird way, it makes sense.
Technically cooldown mode at Suho is also 1, but that's not really a thing.
Yeah.
And the ship is 0.
Yeah, it's a ship. Spoilers, we get a ship eventually. By eventually, I mean literally the start of the 3rd game.
All right, you get him, Diose.
Worth noting, for the purposes of this game at least, while the wiki may not have had it, since you did bring it up, this game does classify Ellie as a yokai, but just generic yokai of some sort.
Yeah. That's probably the closest to accurate. This all has to do with Makai, and I'm not explaining Makai because I don't have to fucking explain Makai. Shut up.
No.
That lives in PC98. It's over there. It's minding its own business. It doesn't need to be brought into this.
Yeah, the vast majority... It will technically sort of vaguely come up in this.
It does come up in this, but yeah.
By virtue of, if nothing else, Yumiko's quote-unquote race in this is Makai resident.
Yeah. I couldn't stick to 1. We have to have 2.
Yeah, the vast majority of characters in the game are just classified as yokai, which is, I mean, correct. But
Yes. Well, okay, no, we have more. We just have 2 PC98 only characters in the first game, but as we get on, we'll have more of them.
yeah.
Take that, fairy.
Spending off.
Hyper break.
That doesn't out.
And eventually, when we get around to the section that has, what is it? I think the third game is where they introduce the pair system.
Yes.
And I have so fucking many things to talk about there.
Yeah.
There's so goddamn many pair names. Some of them even have different pair names based on circumstances. Some of which are rather entertaining. I am quite fond of the Aya Nue pair that is the X-Files.
That makes sense. Guard is fairly worthwhile, but yeah. Especially if you're going to get attacked more than once. Oh, right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Go dolls.
Yep. The dolls are also very good at taunting. That's a random one. That fairy is dead.
Fine, kill this fairy.
There's the other one I quite like. The medicine and Suika combo. Alcohol poisoning.
That's not wrong.
Can your kunai bulls do 1400 damage?
Yeah, probably. Yep, those are common.
Oh,
just barely not.
Just barely not. That is a common bullet type. I mean, I tend to get most of her experience through healing.
Get blown up.
I mean, it's not entirely inaccurate, Hunter. It's just basically most combinations in this game, when you get the ability to pair up the characters, have some sort of special team name for that given pair.
But yeah, we'll get into that when we get into the third game, really.
And we got a ways to go before we get there, but
Yeah.
there is a very, very long list of all the pair names.
That fairy.
Yeah, something gets turned on because I don't know if that'll trigger anything. Make sure I do the conversation first.
It has to go into the spell card, but it's still probably better to clear out the fairies anyways.
Yeah, I think it does take a while. Like, you have to get her fairly far down to go to spell card, but
Yeah, you have to you have to go through the whole health
yeah,
bar.
it's
But still-
it's a revive mechanic thing for bosses, basically.
yeah,
But even still, worthwhile to clear out the fairies anyways.
yeah. Some of them might have items. I have not checked. You can't actually technically check to see whether or not things have items, but it is in the status menu. Much like the spell cards they have is in the status menu. Yep, there's also a spell card icon on them, now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure Cyrano
I
has
say at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Serena has Frozen Frog if you defeat her. I believe it's specifically when you defeat her in this or in this health bar, not the spell card. They can be separate. So I'm gonna pause them on that. Something other than no counter. Remember, it defaults to no counter. You can evade or defend. It's just better.
Ah, that's true. And missed anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Persuade. Imagine how well this goes.
Not well, though. Already told her I haven't been kidnapped, but she wasn't listening.
Listening is not a thing she does. Okay, no, literally triggers the spell card.
Yeah. That is why you have
Trying
to.
to listen.
That is why you have to do the persuade with her before triggering the spell card, just because the persuade triggers it.
Yeah. I remember the spell card is particularly annoying. Really, my the fairies are not technically children. This will be important for later. Okay, so there's one fairy to finish off.
Now everybody pile into Cherno.
Everybody attempt to pile into Cherno. So that's the only thing about this spell card. You know, perfect freeze. Good luck moving. That's a move -2. Yeah.
Minus some fairly significant amount.
Yeah.
Monster cucumber.
Yep. And on her move is literally just spread it out. Yeah, I think if you start in here, you can't move.
Yeah, it deflects. No move on you.
They want to heal. Also, just because she does eventually get guard.
Not evil, I'm dumb.
Yeah. Romeo, not evil.
True fucking Mensa meeting over here.
Oh, you'll be fine. Frozen Frog. By the way, there are lore explanations behind every single one of these items. The Frozen Frog is actually from one of Aya's newspaper article on Cyrano in Japanese archive or Bohemian Archive in Japanese Red. Yes. I like the other one a bit better, but different matter entirely. At least as far as name is concerned. But in any case, in her article, it is about Cyrano freezing some frogs and getting eaten by a giant frog.
Strongest fairy in my ass.
Hey, the giant frog snuck up on her. She also froze her way out by just making it cold enough and then spit her out.
Oh.
I mean, she's stronger than the standard fairies, especially.
It's not hard.
No, it isn't.
It's a low bar.
I want you to look at that stance and tell me that's not the strongest fairy. Power stance right there.
Cyrano's so strong a fairy that she's the only one that costs 2.
Yep.
In a related note, I think we met all the named character fairies, so for her, at least these games. Because the next one to appear is in a game past where the series covers.
We do get one more in scenario 28. Lily.
Lily is a yokai.
Yes, but she's classified in this game as a fairy. I don't know why either.
Okay, yeah.
In this game, she is species fairy.
Huh, weird.
At least according to the wiki.
That might also be a typo on the wiki, who knows. Oh wait, no, you're right. Lily is a fairy. I'm thinking Letty.
Yeah.
I forgot Lil.
Yeah, very specifically. Is a feral who heralds the coming of spring.
Yes.
Perfect cherry blossom. Yeah, we
Yeah.
get her in scenario 28. That is the last named fairy in this game. As we've seen the 3 are already. Right, so now we've like doubled our party.
Yes. I think this is our party for basically the rest of this game, give or take. Not including guest characters. Anyone else is a guest character? Let me. Young Rumia, Diose, Cyrano. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is all the permanent units in this game.
Yeah.
All the permanent units in this chapter we have now, essentially.
Yep. So, because there's no such thing as consistency, Cyrano is a real unit. Her main method of defense, realistically, however, is the.
He's more likely to dodge the more skilled her opponent is.
Correct.
Yes. Unsurprising.
That is why that is random dodge.
Yeah.
The higher skill her opponent has.
Yeah, if her skill is worse, she has a chance
Yes.
to dodge.
Which, by the way, you should take a look at her actual stats. It's in listings.
She has HP regen.
Yep. She does have HP regen. Yeah, she.
So her starting skill is 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has her ice beam has a debuff effect on it. and
Yeah. it's
freeze
minus
makes it
evasion.
better.
Yeah. Generally, it's
I think it's minus 10 without it.
something like that. Yeah, she actually does start with like the best thing for her to have equipped, anyways. But yeah, notable. She also has persist, and you'll be using that a lot on her, honestly. But she has persist and a good dodge chance, so it's.
Did learn skills where I checked out the.
Yes.
Yeah, it's in Lens.
This is also where you would equip skills, so here you can go to that, and then
Yeah.
She has 5% extra XP.
which is like, eh.
It's still better than Monku Power, honestly. What does Magic Thruster do?
Magic Thruster is accuracy and evasion rate, so honestly, that's probably the best one.
As long as you remember it exists. It's definitely better than Monku Power. Because she has MP problems as is. I also suggest you throw a beer on her.
That's the ice beam buff rated 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, her other one is when she's next to or paired with Diose. They get a bunch of stat boosts, but again, the debuff on Ice Beam is significantly better.
Same thing, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
heal for now. That's cute. I don't think she had that before.
No, I think she...
No, I think you just recently got it. Because you do get more of these as you level up.
Like
Yeah.
30% evasion or accuracy and evasion next to target is great, but
Yeah.
guaranteed parries is also good.
Yeah. Nightfall pairs particularly well with certain equipment on other people, but it's not that important right now. Yeah, one lets you spawn Shanghai dolls.
I would, for that note, I would actually probably switch that over because you very rarely have the dolls actually next to her.
Yeah.
Yokai Buster is still the better one.
Yeah. In a related note, Yokai Buster will apply to the vast majority of bosses.
Yes. Put the beer on Marissa.
Oh yeah, so the story behind the beer is Zune likes beer. This is a meme. It is repeated a lot.
We should put the frozen frog on somebody.
Better starting morale effectively.
Whoever can use higher morale for their attacks, honestly.
Like, we don't really care about it on... Actually, since you put that parry effect on her, it's probably good on Yomu.
Yeah.
Because it requires to be at 130 power, so she'll get there quicker with the...
I did.
No.
Oh, you didn't switch it over?
She has 4 items.
Yeah, she has 4 item
Yep.
slots.
Yeah, I left her on the 30% evasion attack. Although that's not actually a terrible idea.
It also gets her to the
It gets her
power
to-
attack faster, too.
Yeah, because her power attack is fairly good.
Yeah, between starting with 10 extra and then getting it on hits and on anybody defeating enemies.
Boost
She'll
up
get
to
there really
130
quick.
And then defensive tank.
Yep.
Yeah, for versus things that parries applicable to.
Yeah. Next match.
This one's EX challenge is play the game like we play it anyways.
Defeat all things before a boss.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
The enemy is Momiji. The objective is defeat Momiji. The EX is defeat Momiji last.
The other thing, Sanai there is going to run away. So you'll have to chase after her.
Coward.
Yeah. Don't know why you would describe her as white and blue and not green and blue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone breaking up the armpits revealed. Walk by shrine, babe. Have you seen that? It's devastating.
Yep. Sanai, the shrine priestess of the Moria Shrine.
say you've been searching for days, but I'm pretty sure Remu has spent the majority of the time at the shrine. Until, like, today.
So, a few things. Sanai is new to the place. The Moria Shrine has not been here before. It is a recent. It has just recently arrived. Also, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Gestures to general populace.
Okay, she's smarter than the fairies.
Looking at the data list, by the way, Vince, there are 2 units that have both sword and shield.
Oh, there are 2.
Yeah. Yuka and Momiji both have sword and shield.
Ah. Okay, it makes sense, but fucking really. I'll also say that the second one barely counts.
Mechanically, as far as the game is concerned.
Yeah. I think she's playable for 2 stages. I
Think so. It sounds about right.
Is it though? Is it though? Being terrible at my job trying.
I mean, technically, yes. It is to gather faith and, by extension, money. Her main business, though, is exterminating yokai.
It's reason for God's upset. I don't even know its name.
That's probably a minor god, anyways.
In fairness, I'm not really sure if it's better or worse to have the vague, unnamed, we don't really know about this god, or the gods of the Moria Shrine.
I think I have a conversation with the gods of the Moria Shrine. Okay, it's god and hanger on, technically.
It's the original god, and then the god that took over.
Remy uses unprovoked violence.
So, like, strictly speaking, at this point, wouldn't it still be just the one in the timeline?
No, they're both there.
Are they?
think-
Okay.
Yeah, I think the other one's just hidden, but they both appear in the same game. Like, strictly speaking, in the timeline, neither of them are here yet.
Well, yeah.
Like, Mountain of Faith, timeline-wise, does happen later, so...
Yeah.
But these games do, like, squish things down.
That's true. As usual with Super Robot Wars, vague time. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Now, the sudden appearance of
Yep. Momiji. Hey, Wolf Tengu.
Yeah, but you said not to follow her, so Remba wants to do it more now.
Accurate. Got that one. Game 10, also known as the plot after this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you may have picked up from that conversation, strictly speaking, Sanai didn't technically exist until a later game.
Yeah.
The Moria Shrine is not actually involved in the storyline going on here.
Not the first character who's not involved in the storyline going on here to show up in this game, so.
So the other characters are still technically in Gensokyo and could conceivably been around.
They just weren't.
They just weren't. Sanai and the Moria Shrine were like not in Gensokyo at all. They had not actually migrated past the barrier. Yeah.
Music got tired.
Yeah, the music got tired.
The music did get tired. All Rainbow knows how to do is provoke people. Important skill so she can justify getting in fights.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. De-escalation is not a thing she does.
Oh, she de-escalates great. It can't escalate.
Oh, is that when she pushes someone down an escalator?
Well, she would, but the capitals have to actually invent an escalator.
I need to kill. I need to kill.
Oh, we're mostly fine.
Yeah. No, wait. She's going to actually help us. You know what? Sure, let her think whatever she wants.
Beat everything else before we defeat him. Music, please. Thank you. Trying to attack so we can use it back.
Oh, let's ice this bat.
Take that, Crow. Range 7.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Move after, can't shoot after moving, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sniper
No.
ability.
No, there's a reason the Shanghai Dolls are their own separate ability and quite good. I remember to, select something.
Yep. Right, so anyways, Sanai we'll talk about more later, but Momiji.
Yeah.
She's the mid-stage boss of Stage 4, Mountain of Faith. We've already met the actual boss of Stage 4, Mountain of Faith. She'll actually come up in a minute. But more to the point, she's a White Wolf Tengu. The Tengu basically are in control of Yokai Mountain, where Warrior Shrine happened to appear.
Excellent. Cerno tackle.
it's fair, so of course she has to.
Yep. That's 4%. Oh, right. One other thing about focus, it also gives you a plus 10% accuracy.
Phaser!
Yep. Is somehow not dead.
That 51.
Yep.
So notably, there is an achievement for reducing something to 10 health or less without using mercy.
So the random luck.
Yes.
Pretty much.
You'll eventually get it from attacking, but it's not the...
E-shooter.
Yep.
Excuse me, there's a coward trying to run away. I have to catch them.
That's one of faith. Momiji. Oh. Okay, yes. She appears in one other game and it doesn't count. Basically, she appears in one of those side games. Momiji doesn't really make much of an appearance or have much of a personality in the games. She is, however, a fan favorite character because she's a white wolf. A furry. I don't think I have to say much more than that. And while we won't get her until later, in this game she is basically an absolute tank. Doesn't do shit for damage, but she's an absolute tank. It's minimum 2. Ah, you get to keep persist. Take that, bird.
Standing on. I tell you.
Yep.
Oh, that was that. The one annoyance of the two different doll types.
It's hard to tell the difference between the two.
I'm pretty sure they use the exact same model.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop running, please.
Ah, she got to the exit score.
Fortunate.
Yeah.
It happens.
Still persist, so. There's still a crow that's
Yeah,
alive.
there's still 2 crits.
Yeah.
This won't kill.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter since Sunday ran away anyways, but
No. I think you can still get the bonus. The crows are dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't actually count on you being able to defeat Sanai.
Oh no, you can defuse it.
You can. They don't count on you being
Yeah.
able to.
But I don't think they penalize you for play.
Yeah.
power of a kick.
Yep.
Kick that bird.
Bert had it coming.
You can, yeah, in order to trust. The Tori hasn't gone.
The Tori hasn't gone for a second, no.
That diving graphic is
Makes them look like they.
It makes it look like they're faded out, yeah.
I think level 10 is when they get the next spirit.
Right, who wants a kill?
Who's the lowest level around her that you care about?
Oh, 4.
Yep.
I can't use too
Close. Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be too near the Master Spark when it goes off.
You can do it 75, you get it.
Depends on whether her defense things trigger.
Pretty much.
If she cars, there's no way, but she doesn't, maybe. Oh,
No.
maybe we can just have another one. Nothing wrong, just stacking on main characters.
Yeah. Again, at a certain point, everybody gets
Boosted.
caught up anyways. So
Claw.
Pony nails, yep.
Brody nail.
Health and armor.
Upgrades.
Yeah.
And we still got the bonus condition.
yeah, again, they
Yeah.
do not count on you actually being able to.
Yeah.
You almost certainly had an item, but
I don't remember one way or the other. If it was, it wasn't good.
she almost certainly had an item. She would have been worth a decent amount of experience because she's a named character. But other than that, like,
Like, I would have
She
gone
has
with
one
one more turn, because
yeah.
at that point we could have just dropped Young Lindor. That was the whole point of me excelling her every round to try and
Yeah.
get over there.
Yeah.
I can't help but get thrown into a violent trance at the slightest hint of criticism or pushback.
My swinging arm's not tired yet. Get back here.
Yeah, Momiji doesn't really appear in much as far as the official games are concerned. She's a reasonably popular fan character again. She's usually paired with Aya in one way or another. Basically, the Crow Tengu tend to act as the intelligence service, and the White Wolf Tengu tend to act as, like, sort of the guardians / security. There is more to Yokai Mountain, and we'll get into it when we get to Mountain of Faith, which is the next game, basically. The beginning of the next game, not the whole of it, but it's weird.
You act like Rumba won't declare war on an entire mountain.
No, she wouldn't. That's too formal.
Okay, you act like she wouldn't go
Assault an entire mountain.
gallivanting around a mountain, beating the shit out of everything that crosses her path. An enthusiastic walk. Probably not. We'll see soon. Always hungry. Tried to eat a wall.
There's a mansion over there.
That's right. Go nuts.
Ah, question mark, question mark, question mark. Certainly not it's the more you're trying. Mention the last name, and then we'll give you the first anyways.
Wasn't trying. Maybe she was, and that was worse, better for you.
Who is this? Never mind. But yes. Hanako, the official god of the Moria Shrine. Suwako, the other god
Original
of the Moria
god
Shrine.
of the Moria Shrine.
Yes.
May I pick up on Kanako is Kanako Yasaka. Suwako is Suwako Moria.
Yeah, she's fine with it.
Yes.
She is completely.
Yeah, Sawako is more than content to let Kanako do all of the actual day-to-day nonsense and
Yes.
diplomacy and whatnot.
Let Swaku hang out, relax, play with frogs.
Wait, in this scene you're referring to? Oh, no, I know. He's talking about Romeo.
I don't think that Lakeside Mansion could be related, right?
You know, the one that just showed out about nowhere? It seems to be the origin point for this mist.
Get thicker as we get closer to it.
That's not wrong.
Look, adventures are fine as long as you don't start incidents.
Oh, sorry, the mansion is also Scarlet.
Tacky red house. There's a sign out front that says Scarlet Devil Mansion. We really should check this place first.
Ah, the fairy maids.
Fairies press ganged into being maids.
No.
Oh, fairies that chose to be maids.
Yes. They get this cute little maid costume.
Are there reasons for becoming maids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Should be known that Sakia does all the work. They are decorative.
Well, yeah, they're fairies.
Not the best clothing item related to a fairy in the series, though.
Half ghost. Thank you much.
Also technically half phantom, but
And color a ghost skin.
yeah.
Oh, what's our time look like?
It's just past 3:15, so we probably have time for one more.
Yeah.
We also
Yeah.
don't have anything to do, so
Yeah.
Frosthaven got canceled.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, cost our cumulative, so it is actually a lot cheaper to catch other people up.
Yeah. Let's finish off right now because he's almost done. Then we'll work on Marissa probably.
Yeah.
After
Well,
that party.
I mean, that's the thing. You can start working on Marissa now is the point, because
Yeah.
with the 16K you've got right now, you can probably get more than a couple points in her because they're going to be cheaper at the lower levels.
Yeah. And you'll still be able to finish Raymond off anyways.
Likewise, you could probably put the first EX into Marissa as well. 'Cause it could only be 30 the first EX level.
It's 30 and 50.
Yeah.
Guess it can kill people.
Yeah. The USA will struggle to get kills, but she gets good experience from healing people. Healing in general is just good experience. It's also saying you can do Tori. We've got another mobility
Fan.
one.
We got the nails.
And you have the nails.
Accuracy.
Nails are good on either Rumia or Kine because they're both supers. dodgy is actually pretty good on Serena.
He has not had the best accuracy rate, so that,
Nah. She also notably makes everyone else more accurate anyways, so her
yeah,
hitting is...
reducing evasion,
Yeah.
making sure she hits.
Yeah. All right.
Hell of an opening statement. I see you're well endowed as always.
I mean, Mei Ling is one of the more adult-looking ones, but I wouldn't call her... I don't know. Find other art. Gallery. No, not really. Yeah, Mei Ling. Again, finally, we're back to Scarlet Devil. Okay, from here on, we'll actually have Scarlet Devil characters for the most part. So,
Yeah, at the mansion now.
but yeah, she's the mid, and she's both the mid and the stage boss for 3. She is a yokai and the guardian of the gate, known to occasionally take naps while guarding. Also notably, yeah, the Scarlet Devil she doesn't actually need a guard. They have one basically for ambiance. Remu would absolutely use her power.
Established, Remu just floats through life, so yeah, she would absolutely float to get things on the top shelf.
Also, her powers are largely instinctual. There's a non-zero chance that the space between her and the top shelf would be less than you would think it was. Yeah, she just kind of does this. In a related note, her fly away from reality power is effectively why her sprite is smaller than everyone else's.
Yeah. There's also stuff like attacks bend away from her.
Yeah.
Has mad hacks and luck powers.
Yeah. It is a purely instinctual mastery of space. She also sucks at explaining it.
She's explaining everything, to be fair.
Yes.
Remember, it also incredibly annoys Marissa in that she trains constantly to be as good as she is, and Remu stumbles through everything that comes at her. It's just successful.
That's not completely fair. She does train on occasion. It's just that her training is very different. She is an instinctual character. This training tends to be like Yukari ambushing. Various things like
Being
that.
attacked.
Yes.
A practical, hands-on training.
Yeah. So these three being at the shrine might or might not make sense. It depends on exactly where they squish the timeline. Other than they're just here to prank. But
No, they eventually just hang out at the shrine.
they actually live there. They move in. Yukari, one of the trees at the shrine kind of gets damaged, and Yukari moves them into the tree in order to repair it, because fairies are nature spirits.
Yeah.
So them hanging out in it, they make their home can make their homes in trees that are only really accessible. The doors are basically only accessible to fairies, and them being in a tree will basically heal it. And that one happened to be a part of the barrier. This also effectively, by Reimu's logic, makes them her property.
It's all logic.
Don't think that rice cracker is 100 years old.
Little aside there. Them
Yeah.
just fucking fuck you. Wrong main character.
Yeah. You're neither Mario nor Luigi.
Of course not, because purple. She's Wario or Luigi.
Flies around on a broom. She's clearly comic.
No. Can you turn down? Yes. Will I? No.
Yeah, basically the next few scenarios are all going to take place at night. What this means is Rumia has better stats. That's it. Right, the expedition is engaged with the newly introduced mechanic.
What?
Yep.
Engage with the newly introduced mechanic.
Yeah, this is where the game introduces the bombs.
Yeah. Scarlet Boundary. Paint the wall red. What do you want?
Usually it's 2 bombs.
Yep. I'll let the game explain bombs in a second. I'll give a sub-explanation. Oh yeah, there's a sub goal in this one I'm going to give you of attack Ellie with Kine.
Anything for that, or just?
It's amusing.
Basically, yeah. It's not actually like a secret objective or anything.
We're just here.
Hire gatekeeper.
Okay, in fairness, her job in her actual game is gatekeeper, just of a different
Yeah.
mansion.
Oh, like ninjas, they have to give each other their names before the fight. Okay, got it.
Domo.
Was there a Gensioko Vietnam War?
Not yet.
Yarp! And the fairy gets bisected.
So Mei Ling is a non-distinct yokai that practices Tai Chi and can channel Ki. She is notable in a fighting game where everyone can fly of not being able to fly.
It is still actually one of the better characters in that game because she hits like a fucking truck.
Yeah. Her scenario is also fucking ridiculous. Right. She fights a bunch of pseudo characters sent as assassin, then defeats a giant catfish, faces someone else, then realizes it's a dream and wakes up. I point this out to note that the giant catfish appears later in other games.
Uh-huh.
So there just is a giant catfish. She doesn't
Correct.
talk about fighting.
Yes.
Yeah, it's practical combat experience. Like thinking about fighting a giant mantis. Animation
All
back to the B icon, defeating Zenil's going to a bomb dude. Pain one, use a bomb command.
Yeah, clears Danmaku and deals 2,500 damage to enemies.
Yep.
Bombs are good for stage, and they don't care about the next stage, so use them.
Yep.
This is the kind of game where using bombs during spell cards prevents you from getting capture bonus, so blast away.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So a couple of sub things. One, I don't think I made it explicit. Everyone can, whenever you pick up a bomb, everyone can use it. Is
Except
dolls.
Jade.
Huh?
Except dolls.
Except
Except
dolls.
dolls.
Yeah, dolls explicitly can't use bombs, but basically it just appears as an option on everybody's menu at that point.
Yeah, it's effectively a party inventory. Avoid killing anyone with a bomb, because if they have an item, it doesn't count. Probably. I don't know if they fixed that or not.
I don't think they did.
Yeah.
Avoid killing anyone. So don't
Damaging them is fine, but
just
yeah.
don't kill. Okay.
Yeah. And as said, it gets rid of both. It will get rid of both Damanku fields, and it will actually get rid of spell card area. So it would have been great in Cyrano's case, or in the Cyrano stage, for example, because you could have, fucking moved.
So the victory condition gonna change?
No.
No, you defeat
get,
Mei Ling twice.
Yeah, she has a.
She has a spell card.
She has
she
a
has
spell
spell
card.
card, okay.
Yeah, so you get the bomb, and then bombs are generally things I save up, partially because I forget they exist, partially because they're not. If you're only hitting one thing, it doesn't affect what's attacking most of the time.
Yeah.
And they're also good for getting rid of both Daimaku fields, and especially spell cards, which is just good for getting rid of debuffs.
Yeah.
In later stages, in this game especially, they are actually kind of a vital survival tool as well. We'll get into that when we get into the next mechanic that they introduce later. Hey, that's what I say. Hey, let's attack her.
Pretty much.
They're kind of invincible, you know?
Yep, it is
Nice.
Yeah, it is effectively she has S terrain. We know that everyone else, I think, has A terrain, so you don't. It's not like it's a debuff for anyone.
And that's it up. Next stage. S in the night stats.
Yeah. There's also an item that we get soon, I'm pretty sure, that will increase someone's Knight to S. Free damage! Now just single Dalmaka field there. A lot of overlapping Dalmaka.
Oh no, more fairies. Who's the guest? Fairy maids.
Yes.
Aki doesn't believe you can handle this.
Oh yeah, that's all. That's right. Right, she has support defend. If this hits, yeah.
Yes, she can defend it also.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a.
That's Rumia.
Yeah.
Because she's the tank.
Yeah. Granted, I think it's like a little one, so you get one of them. We're trying to heal the two Dalmaka fields aren't helping you.
Bomb.
Yep. Now the other annoying part about bomb is where it is on the menu. So if you don't have attack, bomb is immediately at the top, and there's a confirmation box, thankfully, for bomb, so it's hard to accidentally use.
I mean, I got to fire off like twice, so.
Yeah, and I mean, they actually
Yeah.
have decent movement.
Yeah.
They will eventually
Yeah, they have
catch
a
up.
carry and they have long
Yeah.
range. That's why I dropped them both right at the start.
Yep.
S-
Have a support, I think. Well, just in case.
yeah. Okay, so I guess Ellie does this for us.
Thank you, Tile A and Tile B.
So that's why I wanted to have kind attacker, because that he's trained in
Maximum
there.
shit posts.
Yeah. She was debuffed by Ellie.
And none of you can move because you got the floor tiles.
Yeah. I would not be surprised if it gets rid of bomb, actually.
Oh, what, the floor tiles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Danmaku.
Yeah. Bullseye! Yeah, that one can't use a bomb. Ah, blue bullets.
You're allowed to sneak in and steal uniforms, making you.
Yep. Yeah, the goal was just to use both the bombs. Or, yeah.
Yes,
That's the EX, yeah.
Astro Spark.
Yep. Yep. Marissa's signature big ass laser.
No, it's just 8 range. You can use it for once. Yeah, both the healers are kept off. I think Ellie also has an item, so you'll want to defeat her before. Yeah, we all want to defeat her before mailing it, anyways. But Yeah.
you know.
Well, I end up beating mailing the first time won't end it because we need to get a bomb off her for the second time.
Yeah. I mean, accurate, but plays into the stereotype.
Laser.
I want to unfocus. No, you were not.
Probably no.
Ah, there it is.
Okay, nice.
Alright, now trigger that spell card. Also bombs, but yeah.
Right around you.
Yeah. Where's she at health-wise?
2560.
Oh, okay.
I checked.
Yeah.
Another bomb.
Yep.
So there is a somewhat silly thing later on, if I remember correctly, regarding the Firefly gems.
Oh.
So, I mean, obviously being an equipment type, you're going to get multiple of them throughout this. If I remember correctly, when you get Wriggle Nightbug, she has one automatically equipped. Wriggle Nightbug just has S rank in Night.
Well, you know.
She has it equipped because she's a fucking Firefly.
Yeah. Except when you do.
All the times I do, but not right now.
no pair of bony nails.
The way to see spell card effects?
Yes. Exit here. Hover over the spell card. Just move left.
Yeah, the actual spell card right area.
Yeah, right there.
Ah, okay. So reduce move, evasion, defense.
Yep. No, bombs get rid of this. For the round. It will come back next round. Also, you can just attack from outside it.
Should they say it's going to blend into the dark?
Slowly faded into darkness, and I let the
archangels take him.
Yeah. Because of the recovery 10, a turn, those tend to get topped off fairly quickly.
Yeah.
See, instruction.
Yeah.
And music.
Yeah. Yeah. Melee's attacks tend to involve rainbows, by the way. Yeah, her top abilities cost a lot.
Yeah. Probably start in just in case. Throw a trust or something on her.
Or she can focus.
Or focus, yeah. It'll drop it to 0.
Yeah, she's alert.
Or alert, yeah. Or really don't, she learn focus.
Yeah, she doesn't know, but she is alert.
Okay, don't kill her with the bomb. I never said you had to actually do anything to
bombs,
effect.
yes.
Yep. And figure out who wants experience for killing her, because she's at like 400 and something.
Cerno was our lowest right now.
Yeah, Cerno and...
Cerno's pretty low.
And Romeo.
I'd throw it on Rumia just because we were guaranteed to use Rumia for the rest of the game. Cerno is likely, but could switch out. Like, Rumia will just be part of our party the whole game.
You've actually been doing an oddly good job of getting kills with Dios.
Oh, hey, and look,
Yeah.
she learned guard.
And yeah. Yeah, she also learns guard because she wasn't tanky enough.
Shape boost.
Yep.
Yep. Plus 500 to the strength of shade.
Yep.
Ah, that's the skill.
Yeah.
Generally, just probably going to use darkness, but yeah. And never said
No,
Oni
they're
name.
Oni name.
Yep.
Yeah, she's got a fuck ton of chop armor.
Yeah, effectively.
up.
Perfect. Shut up, that doesn't count.
They're not real.
They blow up all the time.
Self-destructive attack. It doesn't kill them, but self-destructive attack, and she throws them as a weapon.
Yes. Yes, and we finally get to enter the Scarlet Devil Mansion.
Well, you see, when a young child goes out for his first adventure, finds new friends called Pokemon. You like them a lot, so you capture them.
So what you're saying is, when we have time on a Monday, we're doing the Toho Pokemon game.
Is there a Toho Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Be good. It would
It's
count.
fine. It doesn't really do anything terribly interesting.
No.
We already know what our next Pokemon is. After we go. Okay, so
Yeah.
a return to the awful type chart. Awful type chart to Electric Boogaloo.
We can make more tile puns.
I'm pretty sure she made those tile familiars by just punching a spirit into a tile.
That is accurate.
Yep, 3.5 humans, 3 yokai, 2 fairies, and 0.5 ghosts.
The nuclear family of Kensioko.
Also accurate, they do not have anything resembling proper leadership.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything would be fine if they don't just listen to what Reimu says.
Even if they don't, she's going to do what she wants anyway. So.
Reimu is not particularly one to lead, she's just one to run up and get things to stick.
Yeah,
I'm going ahead.
She'll lead the charge.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going ahead. The rest of y'all motherfuckers catch up. Or don't. I don't care.
the very specific mental image I get of Reimu is there's a WWE match happening, big important things are going on, and then Stone Cold just walks out from the back with no music and a beer in his hands. A lot of people are about to get Stone Cold stunnered.
Roughly accurate.
And that's the bottom line, because Reimu said.
Yeah, the only problem is that one person on the outside is using a bowling ball for their feet. So.
All right, that's going to go ahead and do it for us today for Super Reimu Sundays here on Sound Goblin Gaming. Thank you all for joining us, as always. We'll be back tomorrow night with Poke Mondays, back on Thursday with more Yakuza 0, and then right back here next Sunday with some more In Hindsight and more Fantasy Maiden Wars. Until then, I've been Bograt.
I've been the Krampus.
I've been Shiv.
And I've been said.
Have a good one, everyone.
Yep.